When Lars Mittank ran out of Varna Airport in July of 2014, security cameras captured the final confirmed sighting of him. He sprinted out of the terminal, climbed over a fence, and disappeared into the surrounding woods. More than a decade later, no confirmed trace of him has ever been found. What caused that moment of panic remains one of the most debated aspects of the case. Several theories have been proposed. None fully explain what happened. In the days before his disappearance, Lars had been involved in a confrontation at a bar near the Bulgarian resort where he had been staying with friends. Accounts vary, but reports indicate that the altercation resulted in an injury to his ear. A local doctor examined him and advised that flying with the injury could potentially worsen the condition. Because of this, Lars stayed behind while his friends returned home to Germany. He checked into a hotel near the airport and waited for medical clearance to fly. At this point, the situation still appeared relatively ordinary, but according to messages Lars sent to his mother, his behavior soon began to change. During his final communications, Lars reportedly told his mother that he believed someone was following him. He asked her to cancel his credit cards. He also expressed concern that people might be trying to harm him. Exactly what led him to believe this remains unclear. Some observers believe the earlier bar confrontation may have left him fearful that the individuals involved might return. Others suggest the stress of being alone in a foreign country while dealing with an injury could have amplified anxiety. But the available information is limited, and most details come from secondhand reports. On July 8th, Lars returned to Varna Airport. He visited a doctor located inside the terminal to receive clearance to fly. According to reports, the consultation appeared routine, but shortly afterward, something changed. Security footage shows Lars suddenly standing up and leaving the doctor's office. Moments later, cameras captured him running through the airport terminal. He exited the building at speed, crossed the parking area, and ran toward a perimeter fence. Without hesitation, he climbed over it and disappeared into a nearby wooded area. That footage remains the last confirmed sighting of Lars Mittank. Search efforts were conducted in the surrounding area, but no confirmed trace of Lars was discovered. No personal belongings were recovered in the woods. No confirmed sightings have been verified. Over the years, various theories have circulated. Some believe Lars may have experienced a psychological episode. Others speculate he may have genuinely feared a threat that has never been identified. But without additional evidence, these ideas remain speculative. Some observers have also considered the possibility that the speculated episode Lars may have been experiencing was brought on by the combined effects of stress, injury, and medication. Reports indicate that he had been prescribed medication for the ear injury he sustained during the bar incident. Certain medications used for ear infections can cause dizziness, confusion, or heightened anxiety in some individuals. Travel fatigue may also have played a role. By the time Lars arrived at the airport, he had been alone for several days in an unfamiliar country while dealing with a physical injury and attempting to arrange his return home. Taken together, these factors may have created a situation where ordinary stress became something far more overwhelming. However, without definitive medical records or testimony from the doctor involved, the exact role these factors may have played remains uncertain. What makes the case so unsettling is the suddenness of the final moments. For days, Lars had been communicating with family and making practical plans to return home. Then in a matter of seconds, everything changed. A man ran out of an airport and vanished. Even now, the footage raises the same unanswered question. Why did Lars Mittank run?